channel. This is a continuation of the My Pilot Journey series. I believe this is episode 5. Last we spoke, I had just checked into my new job as a dishwasher on a cruise ship. I was assigned level 1, that is dining room 1 dishwashing section. About 5 o'clock in the afternoon, the ship departed Barbados for our first stop. At least for me, it was my first stop. I was introduced to my supervisor. He was from Colombia, and one of my co workers was from Nicaragua. I showed up in this gray shirt, gray pants, and as I've said in the previous video, an English rubber style farming boots. I was quickly shown around my workstation. I was quickly instructed as to what my responsibilities are and how I was supposed to execute what I was hired for. In the dishwashing station in the galley on a cruise ship, I saw this long machine. It's the way in which they wash about 2 to 3,000 pieces of silverware, plates, cups in one sitting. This machine would clean, wash, rinse, and dry all in one go. The setup was they were typically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 person working this machine. The supervisor, who is one of the 5, would be on the outside of the machine. The waiters would bring the plates in, give them to him. He would remove them from the waiter's tray and give them to the first person who is responsible for first doing what's called the pre-rinse. He or she would use a water hose, obviously, to wash off any remaining food on the plates. They would then give it to this third person who is responsible for loading the plates onto the machine. The plates normally took about 2 to 3 minutes to get through the whole process. By the time it got to the other end, there is at least 1 or 2 more person there removing it from the machine and stocking them ready to be used again. The individual that's responsible for removing it has to wear gloves because when the plates exit the machine, they are understandably hot and naturally clean. I love this. In fact, I became really good at it. We would compete among ourselves to see how fast we can load plates and how fast we can remove plates. Our schedule were varied. There were enough of us to where we were able to take time off to visit the various islands and call home. Usually you would either work in the morning or lunch or dinner, and sometimes you may work all 3 shifts. The mornings weren't as heavy since most people didn't have breakfast. The lunch were very light as most of our guests would be on shore excursions, but the dinners were heavy. During that time, every available dishwasher was required to be on duty because we had 2 decks for the dining rooms, and each dining room had two sittings. One started, I believe, at 6 and finished at 7 or 8, and the other started at 9 and finished at 10 or 10:30. We needed to be in positions about 30 minutes prior to the dinner service started. which means I was at my station between 5 and 5:30, and I never left my station until midnight or 1 in the morning. Because after we have finished washing the dishes, we then had to clean the machine properly to ensure it was ready for use the following day. Sometimes you may only get 5 hours sleep if you have to show up to work the following morning. What's awesome about my supervisor at the time was if you was scheduled to work breakfast the following morning, he would let us go early. This way we got enough rest and was able to return in time at 5:30 in the morning to start that shift. Even while doing this, my inspiration was this is what I need to do to become a pilot. Even then, after every shift, I would critique what I've done, how I did it. Did I do my best? Is there something different I could be doing? And this was just washing dishes. This was not a complex thing. My point is, everything I do after I've completed that task, I would think to myself, I would relive every moment, everything that I did, visualize it, and ask myself, what went right, what went wrong, what do I need to improve upon for the next time. I'm always seeking personal and professional improvement. It is key when you're trying to accomplish a goal that seems out of reach. Okay, that's it for this one. I hope this video is helpful and informative. And as always, if you guys have any comments, please let me know and I will respond to them personally. Until next time, be good.